Well, this video is kind of just picking up where the last one left off with my bounty hunter creations that I've been doing a lot of lately. Um, yeah, so I had to kind of rush it in the last video because I noticed that I was at 9:57 or something, and so I had to end the video, and I think I got it exactly on 10 minutes, which is the limit. Yeah, and so, yeah, let's go to the next bounty hunter, who also has this ridiculous armor somebody else put on there. Probably, probably my cousin Caitlin, who is 19 yet still likes to screw with my Legos. She gave him Daston's swords for some reason. Here, this is my other bounty hunter. Neither of these guys are supposed to with their face masks. They're just supposed to be anonymous guys who kill you and then like, who the heck are you? We're not gonna tell you. No. Okay, I sorry for any little children that I scared there, but yeah, here's a carbide that I made. These are pretty simple, if you can't already tell. It's a megaphone with a connector socked on. Here's an assault rifle, which is basically an extended carbide, a megaphone with one of these pieces, which actually is quite rare. I haven't seen these in too many sets. Oh, crap. With one of these little cone things, a spacer piece, and a stud, which I can't get apart, attached, and then a connector, just like this, just like the carbide, which makes it a little longer, which is why I call it an assault rifle instead of a carbide. And here's Ninja Tonfa, and one of my best bounty hunter-esque creations is my adaptive dropship, which actually I'm missing some of the pieces for. It's supposed to have a mech as well. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Burp. And once again, my DC pajamas. Okay. Hate it when people separate my stuff. Once again, probably K. Real name's Caitlin, but we all call her K. Actually, she prefers to be called K. And there's a weird story. Her brother could call her Caitlin just fine. We're actually the same age, and actually freaky enough, the same day. We were both born on November 5th. But anyway, yeah. Her brother could pronounce her name fine, but I could not pronounce Caitlin. So she's like, "How about Katie?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I can't pronounce." And then I gave her a weird look. And then, "How about Kate?" I gave her a weird look. "How about Cat?" And I gave her a weird look. And then she finally said, "How about K?" I'm like, "Oh, I can pronounce." And I repeated it to her because I could pronounce that. So yeah, there's my life story again. But here's the adaptive dropship, which I made. It's kind of cool because it has these talons out front, this cool weird wing shape, and then the tail. Which, if you can tell, I rated my collection of Mars mission for this. But it's also got a few other secrets thrown in that are not Mars mission. In fact, here's another blast from the past. The pieces that I had to go get that were knocked off, which is the mech that can be deployed from this ship. And actually, for anything that I do from now on that involves me showing how something works, I've got a team of experts in showing how stuff works that I can employ for that, and I will show them to you right after this. Oh crap, we've just passed the 5-minute mark. After the 5-minute mark, the last 5 minutes of the video just pass like quicksand. Actually, quicksand is slow, so that made no sense at all. But here's the legs to the mech. I know it's the tiny mech from the fortress thing from Exoforce. Yes, don't comment to me telling me that, because I know. This pretty much has no modifications. I stuck an orange stud on the back. However, the two wings that you hold in the hands of the minifigure, I've modified. They were originally about this length, and they had a rocket attached to them. I took the rocket off. Well, actually, I just took a stud off because I couldn't find the rocket. And then I just left it like that, and I changed the wing up a little bit. This piece was at a different place. There were some minor variations that I did, but yeah. And with the mech not on it, because I like to fly it without the mech on it, it looks like this. Still sort of cool, but the wings look cooler with the mech attachment wings. So I think it's acceptable that you fly it with the mech wings without having the mech legs, because the mech legs attach to the bottom. And I actually had to put those two orange studs, these two things, I'm going to reattach them. Yeah, you see it's already 6:45, and I feel like I was just talking about it being 5 minutes. Jeez. Last 5 minutes of videos are always difficult. But it's got these two orange things on it, which I don't even know if I put in the right place. But anyway, moving on, it attaches to the bottom here, which leaves this huge lump, which makes the craft stand up, which is why I installed it with these two little landing gears, which fold down. And it's actually got one more vehicle that it has on it. If you can see on the bottom, you see these 3 random orange pieces. What are those for, you might ask? No, it's not just because I had orange pieces and got a little I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it's not just because I had orange pieces. Actually, pop those orange pieces and what's underneath them off, and you get a hoverboard. Custom-made hoverboard that I made. It's got the orange pieces on the bottom, it's got detailing on top, it's got a thruster on the back. I wanted to make it sleek. I wanted to originally make it out of a skateboard deck and somehow modify it to carry thrusters and stuff, but I couldn't find a skateboard deck, and I had no idea how the heck I would do that. So I just went with this. And so with 2 minutes left, I show you my new simulate team, who is actually ready for battle, but will be my simulate team if time is needed. If I need to show you how a minifigure fits into something, these guys will hopefully be who will show it to you. My Black Ops guys. And I know that my camera is distorting it, so it looks like some of the pieces are blue, but these are completely black minifigures. I got pieces, I put them all together, and I have completely black minifigures. Now, I went as far to try to make knights with only the black pieces, and I got as far as to get completely black armor, but that's where it stopped. Here's the best one. It's a paladin, as I call it. He's got clone armor, because I couldn't find any other original black armor, and a black axe. This is the best one. He's got all black armor, and his cape is kind of cool the way it fits on him sideways, and it sort of billows out. But his sword is silver, and his shield, which is hidden under the cape, is gray. Solid gray. Which is actually a rare piece, but it's the, you know. Oh, and I forgot to show you another bounty hunter weapon. I have an RPG, which is basically just a rocket launcher piece. And I also have the Berserker, who has 2 axes, and a mage who has a staff. But that's all the time I got. Galactic Marine 501.